right. Where's the other one?
Oh, yes.
Bring it to me. Mouse did just that. He brought me 2 books. So, you want me to? Which one you want me to read first?
This.
Okay. I Love Grandma by Tish Rave. When I visit Grandma, my heart begins to wiggle. I run to her, she holds me close, and we start to giggle. See Grandma and baby boy?
Mm-hmm.
We hurry to the playground, our swings can fly so high. We pretend we are birds, way up in the sky. Where the birds at?
3.
Awesome.
This one.
We like to wave at all the
Oh,
trains.
yes.
They swoosh when they go by. That's right, that's the bird too. We feel the soft sand on our toes and watch the seagulls fly. That's the seagull right there. We search for buried treasure. There are shells and coins to find. Yep,
I found it.
good job. Sometimes we get muddy, but Grandma doesn't mind. Whenever we're together, my grandma always sings. She likes to make up silly songs about all kinds of things, like Daddy, right? Drippy, sippy, drip, drip, drop. I don't want the rain to stop. Puddles splashing, splish, splash, splish. Jump in, jump out, make a wish. At my grandma's grocery store, she plays a game with me.
1, 2,
We look around to find the foods with names that start with B. What does that start with?
1, 2.
Now you count them. Banana starts with what?
2, 3.
With B.
2.
When we dig in Grandma's garden, she says, first we plant the seeds, then sunlight. Love and water are all the flower needs. Her kitchen smells like applesauce. She shows me how to bake. A special treat I like to eat. My favorite chocolate cake. Cake. You want to get some cake? We can get some cake. We still have some. Let's get some cake before Maddie and Dallas come home. Okay, hold on. At night we watch the stars come out. They're beautiful to see. Grandma says the brightest star in her night is me. Aww. We cuddle up and read my book of funny rhymes. Grandma says we've read this book at least 1,000,000 times. Then it's time to go to sleep. She tells me I love you. I'm sleepy, but I always say, Grandma, I love you too. The end. Yay. You like that book?
This.
All right, now the second book. Okay. I love you, Mommy and Daddy. Special stories for sharing.
No, there's name there.
Now there's a lot of pages in this one.
Mommy.
Watch me, Mommy, called Little Bear. I'm going fishing. Wait a minute, replied Mommy Bear. There's something you might want to know. But Little Bear was already running down the river. Mommy Bear ran too. She saw Little Bear jump onto a rock. See the rock? She saw Little Bear reach his paw to catch a fish. Where's the fish at?
Yes.
There's one? Good job.
Yes.
Then Little Bear began to teeter and totter. Is he gonna fall?
Mm-hmm.
Splash! Little Bear fell. This doesn't feel so good, thought Little Bear. Good try, smiled Mommy Bear. But watch me now, Little Bear. I'll show you how to swim before you go fishing again. Little Bear watched Mommy Bear paddle all around. Your turn now. So Mommy Bear is showing Little Bear how to swim. Little Bear did exactly what Mommy Bear did. This feels good, thought Little Bear. I love Mommy.
Where is it?
There's the fish there. There's another fish. 2, 3, 4, 5 fish. Look at me, Mommy, called Little Bear. I'm going to pick that fruit. Just a minute, replied Mommy Bear. There's something you might want to know. But Little Bear was already climbing the tree. What is that?
Squirrel.
That is a squirrel. Good job. Mommy Bear saw Little Bear run along a branch. She saw Little Bear reach out his paw to pick a juicy fruit. Then Little Bear began to wibble and wobble. He's shaking like that, like, What's gonna happen? Crash! Oh no! This doesn't feel like fun, thought Little Bear. Little Bear fell. It's because he was too heavy. Maybe. Not bad, said Mommy Bear. But you look at me now, Little Bear. I'll show you how to climb properly before you go fruit picking again. So Mommy's showing Little Bear how to do it right. Little Bear watched Mommy balance as she climbed. Your turn now, Little Bear, she said. Little Bear did what Mommy Bear had done. This tastes good, thought Little Bear. I love Mommy. You love Mommy?
Mm-hmm.
Me too. Look, Mommy, smiled Little Bear. All the other cubs are playing. I'm going to play too. Wait a minute, please, said Mommy Bear. There's something you might want to know. Little Bear stopped and turned. Tell me, he said. Be gentle when you play, said Mommy Bear. Look, like this. Mommy Bear reached her paws out. She wrapped her arms around Little Bear and she rolled Little Bear over on the ground. Not like, am I gentle with you? No, Daddy's rough. Okay, I love Mommy, thought Little Bear. Then he ran off to play. He did just what Mommy Bear had done, and it felt like fun. See, he's playing with his friend. Remember that. Little Bear was very tired when he got home, but there was something he wanted to say. I wanted to tell you, said Little Bear. What? Asked Mommy Bear. I love you. But Little Bear didn't finish. Mommy Bear kissed her Little Bear's sleepy head. I love you too. The reason why he didn't finish is because he fell asleep. He was tired from all that playing. I love Daddy. Do you love Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Daddy loves you too. You're getting tall, Little Bear, said Daddy Bear. Big enough to come climb with me. Little Bear's eyes opened wide in surprise. Do you really mean that, he said? Said Little Bear. Daddy Bear nodded. He led Little Bear to a giant tree. You're getting tall too. My 3-year-old. Little Bear tried to scramble up onto the lowest branch. Climb on up, buddy. Into the lowest branch. He tumbled backwards. Daddy Bear nudged Little Bear. Daddy Bear tugged Little Bear. You can do it, he whispered. He's pushing him. Guess what happened?
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly Little Bear found what he could.
Oh.
I love Daddy, thought Little Bear. He did it. What is that?
An owl.
That is an owl. Good job. You're getting brave, Little Bear, said Daddy Bear. Daring enough to gather honey with me. Little Bear gasped. Could I really? Daddy Bear winked. He led Little Bear to another tree and pointed to a hole in the trunk. What are those?
Bees.
Those are bees. They're gonna get bees. Little Bear reached out his paw. A furious buzzing filled his ears. Little Bear pulled back his paw. Just be quick, Daddy Bear said. You have thick fur. The bees can't hurt you. You can still do it, he smiled. He's thinking about it. Is he gonna do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is. Let's see. And suddenly Little Bear found what he could. I love Daddy, thought Little Bear. He did it. See all the honey? Honey. You're getting smart, Little Bear. Smart enough to find a good winter then. Little Bear grinned. Do you really think so? I know so, said Daddy Bear. Little Bear set off, not far from food, said Daddy Bear. Ready for when spring comes. Little Bear sniffed the wind. Look for a high ground, said Daddy Bear, to keep us dry. Little Bear paddled up over the rocks. Somewhere safe and warm, said Daddy Bear, away from danger. Here, called Little Bear, as he disappeared into a deep cave. Daddy Bear followed. He looked all around. Perfect, he said. I love Daddy,
Mouse.
thought Little Bear. Yep, 2 little mouse. Think they're gonna eat him before they hibernate?
Mm-hmm.
Dad, I climbed well, Little Bear asked on the way. Dad, did I climb well? Little Bear asked on the way home. You did, replied Daddy Bear. Was I brave? Asked Little Bear. You were, answered Daddy Bear. Did I find a good den? Asked Little Bear. The very best, smiled Daddy Bear. I'm proud of you, Little Bear. I'm proud of you too. Uh-oh, I see a yawn.
I see Daddy Bear.
Soon Little Bear and Daddy Bear reached home, and suddenly Little Bear felt very tired, but there was something he wanted to say. I love you, began Little Bear, but he didn't finish. Daddy Bear stroked Little Bear's head. I love you too. What happened to Little Bear? He fell asleep. The end. Did you like your books?
Mm-hmm.
So the first book was called I Love You, Mommy and Daddy, Special Stories for Sharing. That's the first book. And the second was I Love You, Grandma. We're going to read some more books, but that's it for now. Thanks for sharing. Or thanks for spending the time with us. Yeah, let's get it. Well, off to the next book. Ready to read this one? Let's read it. Come on.